to the tippy top, guys. At number 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Goddamn Apes is our number 2. Why is it not number 1? That's okay. Sean Wick of JTISREBORN. The Apes is our number 2. What is your thoughts?
Well, I have it ranked at number 4 since it's technically like the 4th entry. You know, that's kind of weird with my list. Like Beetlejuice is 2, Sonic 3 is 3, and then Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is 4. But yeah, so I am very cautiously optimistic about this one because Matt Reeves is not back in the director's chair. I really, really love the 3 most recent Planet of the Apes films. War for the Planet of the Apes is by far my favorite of the 3. Like, that's one of my favorite movies almost ever. I feel like I watched that movie so many times. I think it's incredible. And I really like Rise, and I really like Dawn. Dawn's a bit slow at times, and Rise has a few issues earlier on, but they're still all great movies, especially War. But this one, like I said, it's not Matt Reeves in the director's chair. That's the only thing that's really, I mean, it has some of the same writers as the first 2 films in the recent trilogy. But the recent trailer looked great. I mean, it was epic, and we have like a really charismatic ape villain. This is the year of the apes, I feel like apes and empires, I guess. But if they can pull off another win, then I will be excited. I can't accept anything less than spectacular, which is what the previous 3 films were. So I'm excited for it, but I'm also super nervous, and I don't want to overexcite myself for it too, because I want it to be great like the other 3. So it's that nervous excitement because like I said, no Matt Reeves directing, and that's because he really nailed it with those 2 movies that he did. I actually think War for the Planet of the Apes is his best film. I actually liked it more than the Batman movie that he just did. Still like the Batman, but I mean, War for the Planet of the Apes, that movie just emotionally floored me so much, and so much of it was told without any dialogue as well, where you just get the emotion of the apes and the impressive VFX. This one going a little bit more action heavy. Different story, different group of characters. No Andy Serkis, which is also another nervous concern, but it is Planet of the Apes. I love the previous 3, and I'm hoping they're able to start this new journey and really knock it out of the park.
All right. Tyler, what a wonderful day. The Apes at number 2.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good. I own all of the Planet of the Apes, so I will always be a fan, and I pretty much echo all of Sean's sentiments about the last Apes trilogy. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I think it's gonna be good. I like was it Freya Allen? She's Ciri from The Witcher show, which is really good in. The show sucks, but she's really good in it. I think that it seems like they've figured out what works about these, so I am looking forward to it. And Wes Ball is also, I think that he is very underrated. That Maze Runner series is not very well written, and he does a very good job with what he was given with the books. So I think that the fact that he's finally getting a decent franchise, I'm excited for.
Absolutely. Joe, when we were growing up, man, you were such a Planet of the Apes hater. That being said, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is our number 2.
Let me pre-defend myself here, Jay, because you're always saying that I hate the Planet of the Apes. I do not hate the Planet of the Apes.
You gave me so much shit back in high school for liking those movies.
I don't know where you're getting that. First of all. Secondly, I do have this on my top 10. It's at number 9. But that's not because I hate the movie. It's because I have a lack of exposure to the movie, because I literally have only ever seen the first one. That's literally the only one I've seen. So I have some binge watching to do, but I recognize star power when I see it, and I know people love this movie, so I had to put it on the list.
Fair enough. I mean, I didn't force you or nothing, but I'm flattered, and I'm happy that it made your list. Because in fact, when you gave me your list, I was generally shocked. Like, oh my God, Joe's down with the apes. He's seen the light. Oh God. All right. I think it's pretty obvious. This was my number 1. I'm goddamn excited. My body's ready. Bring on the goddamn apes. Those damn dirty apes, all of them. I want to see the human race get fucked so bad by the apes. I let them conquer us. I'm very goddamn excited, and I'm hoping this spawns more movies. My one skepticism is this is the first time Disney's got their grubby hands on it, but hopefully they did it justice, because you know what? Disney's been taking a lot of L's lately. They need a W, and they know this. So maybe after this does well, now that we'll get more Apes movies, but maybe we'll get the old school Planet of the Apes in 4K. So, like, come on. We love the Apes. I mean, yes, it's no Matt Reeves, no Andy Serkis, but I'm still generally excited for this. I like the fact that it looks more in line of the very first movie because we're closer to that timeline. So apparently this takes place 300 years after War, the trilogy. But if you do the math, that's 1,600 years before the first movie. So there's still plenty of fucking time there to fill between the events of these movies and the events of the Charlton Heston movie, if they choose to go that route. And I say they are choosing to go that route because the first Rise of the Apes referenced the spaceship getting lost in space. So hopefully this does well. I'm really, really goddamn excited. I think the special effects look amazing. And forgive me, Tyler, who's that director again who's doing this movie? Did The Maze Runner? Wes Ball is not only doing this movie, Wes Ball is doing the Legend of Zelda movie. So this movie better be fucking good, because if this movie's good, that gives me hope for the Zelda movie being good. So please be good, because if this movie is fucked, Zelda's fucked. Well, Nintendo can say, well, I'm sure Nintendo will be watching, because if this movie's good, Nintendo's like, all right, Zelda's in good hands. But if this movie's bad, I guarantee you Miyamoto is going to fire this guy on the spot. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Planet of the Goddamn Apes is our number 2. So any wild guess what number 1 is?